Hello, good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. In our previous class, we learned how to insert a table in your Word document. Okay, and how to fill data in that table. Today, we'll learn how to modify a table. Now, what do you mean by modification of a table? We can add or delete number of rows and columns in the table, and we can insert a row in a table in the place where we want. We can also add different styles to the table, different type of color and styles to the table can be added. So the first we'll learn how to insert a row in a table. Now, if I want to insert a row in a table, then what we have to do, hover the mouse near the edge of the row. Hover means we have not to click, just we have to take the mouse to near the edge of the row where we want to insert. Okay, and then when we will just bring the mouse button here, mouse over here, this edge, what will happen? A plus sign will appear. You see here in the figure, a plus sign appears. So what we have to do, click the plus sign that appears. Now when we click here plus sign, then what will happen? You see, a new row will appear there. Okay, so here you see in this table, we just hovered the mouse over the edge of the row where we wanted to insert a new row, and when we click on the plus sign given here, what will happen? You see, a new row is added to the existing. This was the previous table, and now one new row is added to the existing table. Okay, similarly, if we have to insert a column, see, this is a new column here you see a new column has been inserted to previously existing table. Now what is the method? The method is quite similar to the previous one, only just hover the mouse near the edge of the column. Now you bring your mouse and move your mouse over the edge of the column here where you want to insert the new column. Now just here again, see, the plus sign is there. This plus sign will appear. When you will click on this plus sign, what will happen? A new column will appear. Okay, now this column is inserted in the previous table. Now you can use this column according to your wish. Okay, now right click on the selected cell of the, here you see there is another option of how you can insert a column in a table. Right click on the selected cell of the table. Now where you want to insert a new column, what you have to do, just take the mouse there and you right click there. A pop-up menu will appear on the screen. So this is the pop-up menu. Here you see this menu has appeared, and then here there is an insert option. Okay, this insert option is available. When you will click on insert option, another menu will come, insert rows below. Okay, so there various options are there. Insert columns to the left, insert columns to the right, then insert rows above, insert rows below, then merge cells. Many options are available. Okay, so now you have to select the choice of your. Here we are selecting insert row below. So this new row will be inserted just below the row where we had clicked our mouse button. So in this way we can use the menu options also to insert the row and column. Now if we want to delete a particular row or a column, then what we have to do? In this case, place the insertion point in the cell where we use row and column to be deleted. Okay, now we have to place our cursor where we want to delete. Okay, now right click on the mouse button, then select delete. Then when you will right click at that place, then what will happen? Now you see this menu option will again come. Okay, now after that what will happen? Then you have to click, see, delete cells. This option is available now, delete cells. Then again you'll get the option delete entire row. Okay, you'll get the option delete entire row. Then you will click on OK, and the row that you had selected will be deleted. Okay, now sometimes you will also find the need to merge cell. Merge cell means, what's the meaning of merging? Merging means to bring together. Okay, merging means to bring together, to make it one. Suppose here these are two cells. This is cell 1, cell 2. Now I want to enter a data such that that requires these two cells to become one. For example, here you see in this diagram, we have, these were two cells. Now we have merged them to become one cell. Okay, so now what is the process of merging? Again, now combining two or more adjacent cell means, what's the meaning of adjacent? Means side by side. They should be side by side. Then only we can merge. It is not that one cell is here and one cell is here and we can merge. No, it's not possible. Only it is possible if the two cells are side by side. Okay, or column wise also. This two we can merge, this two we can merge. Only the option is that it should be adjacent to each other. Okay, so once again, combining two or more adjacent cells in the same row or column is known as merging of cells. Okay, now so what we have to do? Select the adjacent cells to be merged. Now first what we have to do? We have to select the cells. Here we see you have selected the cells that are that we have chosen to merge. So we have selected these cells, and then what we will do? Right click the mouse button over the selected cells. Now here we will keep the mouse button and we will click on the right button. Okay, right button of the mouse. Then what will happen? Then we will get the option. We'll get this option. A menu will appear and we will get the option merge cell. Here you see, we'll get the option merge cell. Then what we'll do? Select the merge cell option. When we select the merge cell option, what will happen? You see, both the cells will be merged. Okay, both the cells will be merged together, and hence we merge the cells together. Now come to splitting of the cells. Okay, now suppose there is a merged cell. Now you don't want the cell to be merged. You want to again break it down into two or more cells. Okay, now I don't want this cell to be merged. I want to break down the cells into two or more cells. Then what we have to do? Division of cells into two or more subcells is known as splitting of the cells. See here, this is one cell, this is one cell, and now here they have divided it into two. So this is called splitting of the cell. One cell has been divided into two cells. So this is called as splitting of the cells. Now how to do this task? So first of all, what we will do, we will take the mouse over here and we'll place the cursor in the cell we want to split it. Okay, we'll just place the cursor here on the cell where we want to split the cell. Then what will happen? Click on the layout tab. See here, on the rightmost corner you will find the layout tab. Here you have to click, okay, and then you'll get the option split cells. You see here, after clicking on the layout option, you will get another option, that is split cell. Okay, now then what you have to do, select the split cell option, and that option will be selected. And then what will happen, it will ask, okay, in how many numbers and of column, rows and columns you have to split. Then your whatever your choice, it if you want in 2 cells, then you have to write in 2 columns and 1 rows, or you can give option according to your own choice. Okay, and then set the desired number of rows and columns which is required to go into the resultant cell, and then click on the OK button to apply the result. So here when we will give the number of columns required, then when we will click on OK button, then what will happen, see, it was 1 cell here, and then now it has been divided into 2 cells because we have given option here 2. If you want the cell to be divided into 3 cells or 4 cells, you can give the option here, okay, as your wish you can do. Okay, so here in today's chapter we learned how to merge the cells and how to split the cells in MS Word in the table. Okay, we also learned how to delete rows and columns. Hope you would have understood the chapter well. Children, if you have any query regarding this, you can ask on the dashboard. Okay, children, thank you very much. Thank you.